everyone, welcome to this pick a card reading. Today's reading is going to be what's going on in my love life in June 2019. We're going to have two options for you. There's option 1 and option 2. This is a general reading, so please take anything that resonates for you and leave anything that doesn't for somebody else. If you need more time, then please feel free to pause the video now. Otherwise, I'm going to get started with group 1. Okay, group 1, I'm going to take a look at your tarot cards first, and then we will have a look at the guidance cards. So we have the Magician. The Magician speaks of manifestation, of dreams coming true, of realising your worth and standing in your own energy. We've also got the 5 of Wands to clarify that. 5 of Wands, as you can see, is some sort of battle, whether there has been a past situation within your love life or within life in general where you have been battling. I feel now is the time where you're actually coming out of that energy. As I say, with this Magician being here, you're sort of walking away from the drama, walking away from negativity and starting to really work on yourself and manifesting what you truly desire in your life. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune speaks of change in a cycle, an ending of a cycle, a beginning of a new cycle, an end of a karmic cycle in particular. The Wheel of Fortune obviously speaks of good fortune, so good things coming your way. That's clarified by the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is a typical soulmate card. It's a childlike energy. It could be somebody that you've known from childhood that you're dealing with, somebody that you have children with even. It also speaks of coming back together and reunion. Then you've got the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is, again, Ace, new beginnings. Wands are very passionate, as you can see in this card. It's a very fiery card. And I want to say that there could be a passionate offer coming your way, some sort of communication in a passionate way. You've got the 10 of Swords and the 6 of Wands jumped out to clarify that as well. Okay, so with this battle having gone on, there might have been a time where you have been feeling sort of this 10 of Swords energy, maybe feeling that you have been stabbed in the back, maybe feeling that you've really hit the ground and you just don't know which direction to go in. I feel that is coming to an end, or it is a recent past energy, or certainly within the next couple of weeks that is going to change for you, because you've got the Victory card here, the 6 of Wands. That speaks of accomplishment. As you can see, he sat on his throne, sat on his horse, and he's holding his wand and he's quite comfortable and confident there. It's almost like the battle has been won then, and some sort of victory. I feel that if you are having difficulties within a relationship, or there is some sort of separation at the moment, then there is a good chance that there will be some sort of reconciliation with this card being here. If you're not in a relationship and you're single, then as I say, I feel there is a passionate offer coming in from you, possibly from someone who you're going to realise is a soulmate. For some of you as well, I'm feeling that there is a friend, perhaps a secret admirer, and they are not quite being as upfront with their feelings as they would perhaps like to be. So yeah, look out for that as well. Okay, I'm going to take a look now at your Whispers of Love cards. So you've got honesty is essential. Speak with love and truth. And as you can see in this picture, somebody's wearing a mask. So I feel if there is a situation where someone hasn't been quite honest about their feelings with you, this is going to be the time where it's going to happen. It's going to happen within the month of June. Or if you're not being honest about your feelings for somebody that you clearly see as a soulmate, as a real true connection there, now is the time for you to do that too. And yeah, I feel that the illusion, the mask and illusion will fall away, and the truth is going to be sought. I want to focus on the flower here. There's a little tiny cupid there, and perhaps this is someone who has turned their back on you in the past, and perhaps you're not too open to that communication at this time. I feel that this person is going to drop the mask and actually start to be honest and be straight about how they are feeling, and perhaps shower you with gifts and affection. I want to focus on the fireworks as well. So yeah, I think there possibly has been fireworks in the past, especially with this card here and the 10 of Swords. But now I feel the fireworks are going to be more of a celebratory kind, whether it is because you've walked away from the situation and you're finding yourself again and you're loving yourself again and this new offer is coming in for you, or whether it is a reconciliation. You've also got receive and love with appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. So yeah, don't be afraid to accept these gifts if they're coming your way. Obviously, if you're not interested, it's perfectly okay to say to someone, look, you know, we can't go there again, or I'm just not interested. But don't close yourself off, is what I'm hearing, to offers that are going to be genuine. Obviously, do your homework. You decide from a gut level, from a heartfelt space, and take it from there. Okay, I want to also look at the snowflake. The snowflakes are obviously very unique. I feel that you are a very unique person. This person sees and appreciates the uniqueness in you. It also speaks of gentleness as well, and of being soft and kind, both with yourself and with others. It can also represent a message from heaven as well. So perhaps past loved ones are around you at this time. If you have been having this difficult phase where you've been battling and you've gone into this sort of healing mode, they are around you at the moment. And I want to say look out for signs, and I'm focusing on the feathers here as well as the birds, and perhaps favourite songs of your own or past loved ones that you would have shared with them. So yeah, listen out for the signs and watch out for the signs. And your goddess card is, it is a blessing to give myself the gift of my own presence. So like I was saying about the self-love and not being afraid to accept it from yourself and from others. And I feel it's important as well not to be too hard on yourself. If you have been feeling this very down energy, if you have been really not yourself, feeling very low vibrational, don't give yourself too hard a time. Just give yourself the gift of your presence. Be there for yourself, support yourself, love yourself in all states with all of your emotions. You also have never discredit your gut instinct. Your body can pick up on bad vibrations and trust it. So yeah, like I was saying about this situation, it isn't something that perhaps this person is going to offer you, and I do feel there could be a reconciliation, as I say, from the past because of these cards that are here, although it doesn't have to be. If your gut is telling you no, if you don't feel right, if it's bringing on anxieties, if you're just not ready at this point in time, that is perfectly okay. Trust what you're feeling and go with it. And then your final goddess card is, I'm deeply loved, I am divinely blessed, I am my own sacred light, I honour the goddess within. And I think that card really speaks for itself. It's a really beautiful message there. And as well, the white and the purity. I want to say, yeah, again, don't be too hard on yourself. Remember, we're all just learning, and forgiveness is important at this time as well, I'm feeling. Okay, and then your Keepers of the Light Oracle card is Gaia, Earth Connection. And the message on this card is be mindful of the planet, come back to Earth and stay grounded. So this card's encouraging you to take more time in nature, to take a bigger look at the picture as well, I want to say, to see the bigger picture with this world being in the hand as well. And to stay grounded and balanced within yourself so that you can reach a decision when this offer comes into you. It could even be two offers from you. You could have the past soulmate coming in, there's the new offer of a fiery commitment coming in for you as well. Okay, and the final card you've got is from the Angel Guidance cards, and it's Aspiration. It is time to set your sights higher. If you are settling for mediocre, aim for the superb. Stretch yourself to fulfill all of your potential and hold mighty visions. Find the wisdom within you which enables you to aspire to the great and glorious. Then expand your comfort zones so that you can explore your dreams. The angels guide you never to settle for less than incredible human spirit can achieve or deserves. Ask for help from your angels, and they will guide and inspire you to raise your consciousness and live at a higher level. Let your spirit soar and aim for the divine. And the affirmation, I aspire to the great and glorious. So yeah, you are great, you are glorious. And as I say, I feel you might have taken some time out to do some healing. It's allowed for a change in karmic cycles. Perhaps you're actually taking a different view on what you want out of life, out of what you want from love. And really aiming higher and not settling. As this card says, I repeat, I am deeply loved, I am divinely blessed, I am my own sacred light, and I honour the goddess within. So yeah, you've started to honour your goddess within. You're not prepared to put up with mediocre and drama and conflict anymore. You're prepared for a new change, a new cycle. Yeah, so to sum up, I feel there's going to be new beginnings for a lot of you. Some of you, this could involve a soulmate that you have had conflict with in the past, and it's a time for them to come forward and be honest with how they might have been feeling, or if you haven't been honest with your feelings, it's a time for open, honest conversations. For others of you, I feel that it is a completely new person coming in for you, and they could be a fire sign, as I say with this Ace of Wands, you're a fiery connection, or they could just embrace that energy. It could be a very passionate embrace from the beginning. I'm also getting the colour lilac. That could mean something to some of you. And don't worry, everything is going to be alright. Okay, so that's all I've got for you, Group 1. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and if you'd like to like and subscribe and hit the bell at the side to get notifications of when I'm doing my readings, that would be really awesome. Thank you very much, Group 1. Bye now. Okay, so Group 2, I am going to take a look at your tarot cards first. You have the King of Swords. The King of Swords, he's quite an analytical guy. He's sat on his throne there and he's got his sword, and he's not necessarily very emotional. He's more headspace, more logic. Could represent an air sign, so you could be dealing with somebody who's an Aquarian, somebody who's a Libra, and Gemini. Yeah, that's the one, Gemini. Okay, although it doesn't have to be. Okay, that's clarified by the Seven of Swords. Now the Seven of Swords, it speaks of deception and of sneaky behaviour, and possibly secrets being kept from you. Okay. Then we've got Judgment, which is clarified by the Star. Okay, so like I said, there has been this sneaky behaviour going on in the past. If someone isn't being completely honest with you, if there has been sneaking about, anything you're not quite sure of, I feel that Judgment is coming in on this situation, and there is going to be clarity for yourself. There is going to be Judgment, a day of reckoning. In this card there are angels, and this card here, so this angel here is actually above and sort of calling down. I feel that if you have been dealing with somebody who is an air sign, although they don't have to be, as I say, then yeah, they're going to be seeing the light and actually starting to see your true worth, see that you are actually the star. Star can represent an Aquarian as well, so I see a lot of air on the table at the moment. Okay, what else have we got for you? Okay, so we've got the Sun and the Ace of Cups. Okie dokie. I'm seeing two different scenarios here. For some of you, it would have been that you have been dealing with this King of Swords type energy who has perhaps not always been completely honest with you, who's been perhaps sneaking around, and they finally seen the light and seeing your worth because they realise that with you they have sunshine. And it's a good possibility that they might come back with this offer of love for you. For others of you, I feel that you're the one that's kind of taken this King of Swords approach. Now you're sitting on your throne and you've got this analytical approach, your headspace rather than your emotions, due to the behaviour of others in the past, which has left you feeling that you have been cheated. And I feel for you that this Judgment it's you're realising for yourself what you are worth. You are realising for yourself that you do not need to tolerate this sort of behaviour, that you are worth more than that. And you're standing in your energy, you're in a more of a position to start manifesting your heart's desire. In this picture, she's completely naked, and I feel that you've dropped the guard completely. You're letting yourself be exactly who you are and who you know you should be. Or at least you are walking towards that mind frame. Okay, and with the sun here, the sun's obviously a very happy card. It's a yes card. It's sunshine, it's roses, it's a happy, fulfilled relationship. I want to focus on the sunflowers. Sunflowers remind me of fun. They remind me of childhood as well. And of growth as well, because obviously they do grow really, really, really tall. And I feel that this has been an experience the past few weeks, few months, even few years, has been an experience that has helped you to now move into more of this sun energy, where you are standing on your own 2 feet, you've grown a lot, you've got more growing to do, and you're very aware of that. You're aware of your surroundings more, and you're feeling more fulfilled within yourself, attracting in a better type of love than this perhaps past energy that you might have been dealing with. But there's definitely an offer of love coming in for you. There's the Ace of Cups here, and obviously the peace sign. So if there has been any conflict in the past, it's time to put an end to that now, and new beginnings are occurring. Ace of Cups also speaks of self-love, and as I say, the realisation that you are actually worth love, and start giving that love to yourself. Okay, so your angel guidance card is beginnings. Oops. Life is a series of cycles, and a time of rebirth is indicated for you. This may mean a new phase in a relationship, the germination of a fresh idea, or the development of qualities, if you like laughter, light and hope. It may herald a total change. Do not be afraid to let go of familiar, for they cannot enter until the old and outworn are departed. Your angel guidance is to accept the new for what it is, and what it will be when it arrives. Birth is a vulnerable time. The fragile life force needs to be protected and nurtured within you. Ask your angels to guide the new beginnings in your life safely to majority. The affirmation: I welcome and nurture the new in my life. So as I say, for a lot of you, I do feel that it is a new offer of love after what has been quite a shady few months for you, and someone who can actually see your worth and appreciate you for exactly who you are. Okay, you've got Krishna as your Keeper of the Light Oracle card. Devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognised. You are loved unconditionally. That's beautiful. I want to focus on the third eye. You could be dreaming. You could be connecting more with Source at this time. I don't feel that the battle that you would have gone through is for nothing. It was to guide you to this moment. It is to reach this moment of judgment so that you may have your sun moment back, so that you may be the light within yourself in order to attract somebody who also sees that light within you. Okay, next you've got every day is a new beginning. Take a deep breath and start again. So there's definitely new beginnings on the horizon for you, Group 2. I believe in my ability to create a life I love. I am worthy of abundance. Yes, you are. Okay, and then you've got the Union of Hearts. How beautiful. A love connection defies explanation. So you're definitely moving away from this shady energy that was in the past for you. As I say, whether it is this person from your past who has actually turned over a new leaf. People do change. Obviously check out the situation before you dive on in there. Trust your gut. But I feel for most of you this is going to be a new love offer. Be willing to express love. Express love to receive love. So as I was saying about giving yourself all this love that you've got pent up there, give it to yourself and you'll attract somebody else who's likely to treat you in the same way. And you've also got romance. Okay. Lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. So yeah, we've got some really beautiful cards here from the Whispers of Love with beautiful messages on them. Okay, I want to say listen to your gut instinct again. We've got the number 6 on this card here, the Be Willing to Express Love. 6 is the number of the Lovers card in the traditional tarot. And yeah, listen to your gut instinct, listen to your higher calling as well. Your spirit guides are there and they are guiding you at this time. Yeah, definite coming together of like-mindedness. Someone who's sort of on the same page as you, whether in the past perhaps somebody hasn't quite been at that level with you. They have been able to keep up with you spiritually, emotionally. There's something just not quite there. I feel that this now is a time where that is actually coming through for you. Okay, and I think that's all I've got for you, Group 2. Thank you very much for watching. I hope it resonated with you. Please let me know in the comments below. If you could like, subscribe and share, that would be really cool and I'd so appreciate that. Thank you. Bye.